Why, hello there, everybody. What to say about last week? 4-1 in my picks. 4-1. The one I was wrong about was Brandon's team, his game with Martin. Both put up big scores. Brandon's team was victorious, but had I picked Brandon, he would have lost. We all know this. But anyway, 4-1 last week. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to go 5-1 at some point this season, everybody. Now, listen, we had some trades last week. I made 3 trades. 3 trades. Now, I already had one of the best teams in the league. You all know this. I do every year. But I was looking at my team, and I was looking at everyone else's team, and you guys seen The Matrix, right? Like Neo and shit. It's kind of written about me. Okay, I'm the one. I just see things differently. Even since this specialist, he came to my house when I was a kid, and he talked to my parents. Hold on, I'll show you guys here. Take a look.
Your son is a remarkable young man. It wouldn't surprise me if he has more in common with Einstein, Mozart, and Picasso than he does with us.
Yeah. So it was like that. It's been like that for me for a long time. And I just see, things, differently. I had an idea. I always have ideas that can make my team that much, more special, more great. This is what happened, last week, basically, before it happened. It was something like this.
Find a truly original idea, and it's the only way I will ever distinguish myself. It's the only way I will ever matter. He saw the...
Yeah, it was like I have an idea. It's going to define me. It's gonna change the course, of my year, basically. I'm good every year, but I'm going for a special year. Started off 0-1, back to 1-1 now. I would have been 1-1 regardless. I think I was playing James. It didn't matter. But 3 trades. I got the best starting lineup in the league. I'm a little thin on my bench, but, not to worry. But anyway, so here's the deal, guys. I was looking at the power rankings. I started writing these power rankings, and man, it's tough, okay? It was like trying to... I don't even have a proper analogy. I really don't. It was just really difficult because there are some good teams in this league. I feel like there are really, really strong teams. I think you're going to see 6 of the strongest teams entering the playoffs than you've ever had before. Every year we have some practice matchups in the playoffs, like Stephanie and James and Bill when they make the playoffs. It's like a warm-up round for the next round. This year we're going to have 6 quality teams, and I'm going to make a declaration, basically, okay? And if you want to get out, get out. I'll have my good buddy Jim, tell it to you right here.
So if you got the crosshairs, you got the laser, you can put it right on my chest. I'll take full responsibility. I'm raising the stakes right now. If this is a poker game, I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in. Anybody wants out, get out.
That's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm all in on 6 teams. 6 teams making the playoffs. These are the 6 teams that will make the playoffs, okay? I'm telling you right now, these are the 6. It's not going to change. I don't know the seeding, but these are 6 that are in. The other 4, they're done, okay? Let's go over them, okay? Now, I'll just start with the most obvious team that's going to make the playoffs. Harley's Angels, my team, okay? I'm stacked. Look at my lineup. I don't have to even explain it any more than that, okay? Next up, we're going to go with Martin Scorsese, okay? His team, I could rank him anywhere from 1st to 6th. That's how deep all these teams are. But listen, he's got Spencer Ware, which he's not going to get the same reps he was getting before. I worry a little bit about his running backs overall. But Greg Olsen, Julio Jones, Allen Robinson, Cam Newton, he's got a team, guys, okay? This is a veteran coach. You do not want to play him. Martin is going to be in the playoffs, okay? Period. All right, next one up, We got Master of Coin, Dante. He's got some injuries, but he's made some good waiver wire pickups. He manages his team well. He will be in the playoffs. I promise you that. Okay? He will be there. All right? Next up, we got, no surprise here, our defending champ, Craig. He's going back to the playoffs. That's a foregone conclusion. Melvin Gordon might end up being the steal of the draft now that Woodhead is out. He's got Beckham, who hasn't even done much yet, but you know he's due for a 40-point game at any point. Jamal Charles may be back this week. The guy's got a rock-solid team, okay? So what are we up to? We're up to 4 teams right now. 4 teams are in, okay? We got 2 spots left, all right? We're going to go next to the highest-scoring team and undefeated, TNT. After a 2-year hiatus, he's back. You look at his team, and just on paper, it doesn't look that impressive, but these guys are producing. Can they keep it up? I don't know, but this team will be in the playoffs. Great draft so far. But he's going to make the playoffs, all right? Next up, so we got 1 spot left. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Manning Face God? Is it going to be Team Moves? No, I'm just playing. It's not going to be Team Moves. You know, is it going to be Girly Girl? Is it going to be Make It Rain? Is it going to be Your Worst Nightmare? Well, let me tell you, this last team could win it all when it's all said and done. The team is actually stacked. I had this team ranked too low last week. Your Worst Nightmare, okay? Matt Ryan is right now the #1 rated fantasy QB, okay? He has put up 33.9 a game, okay? The dude's balling, okay? Ryan Matthews, #10 running back. Isaiah Crowell, dude, he is #4. He's not going to keep it up at that level with the quarterback situation. Guy's a beast. Dez got it back together last week. Mike Evans is a stud. Jordan Reed, top 3, top 4 tight end. Stefan Diggs, where did he come from last week? You got your Seattle D. He's got Roethlisberger. I mean, he's got Roethlisberger and Ryan. He's got Rawls on the bench. The guy's got a team. This team could win it all. That's your 6th team that will make the playoffs, okay? So just to review, just so you have it on record, your playoff teams will be No Country for Old Men, Master of Coin, Martin Scorsese, Harley's Angels, TNT, and Your Worst Nightmare. The other 4, it's 2 weeks in, but thanks for playing, guys. We appreciate it. You will get a top 4 pick next year. That is your consolation, all right? Now, here's the deal. I told you guys I was all in, okay? All in. Got to come up with something for me to do, okay? This is what I will do for you 4 teams. What should I do? What should I do for you guys? If either one of you make the playoffs next year, I will pay for $25 of each, or any one of you 4 that make it, I will pay $25 of your entry fee next year. You don't have to do anything. I'm just telling you that. That's how strongly I feel about it. I'm not going to be out a dime. That's all I got to say, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the picks for next week. Again, no straight power rankings. Those 6 teams are the strong ones. We'll get to some more power rankings later in the season, maybe even next week. All right, let's go ahead and start off with a good matchup. We got Your Worst Nightmare against Team TNT, okay? Kirk Cousins against the Giants. Kirk Cousins is underperforming. I expect him to pick it up, especially against a division rival on the road. New York's pass defense not that great. Matt Ryan, unfortunately, is playing against New Orleans. In New Orleans, that's going to be a shootout. Ryan Matthews against Pitt, Crowell against Miami, DeMarco Murray, Oakland, Tony Brown, Philly. I'm going to go, ooh, Des Bryant, Philly. This is a tough one. I'm going to go, I think Bill wins this game, okay? It's going to be close, but I think Bill's going to win this game, okay? Next up, we got No Country for Old Men against Master of Coin. Another good game. We got some good games this week, guys, okay? Listen, I have to think that, who's going to win this game? Andrew Luck's been balling. He's playing San Diego. That's not good for anybody. Yeah, I'm going to go with Master of Coin here. I think he's got the better matchups overall. Tevin Coleman, even though he's the backup, he's getting some reps. I'm going to go with Master of Coin. All right, Martin Scorsese against Team Moves. All right. this is scores easy to lose. Anything can happen. If you play with your, I mean, at some point you're going to have to bench Sammy Watkins. I think guy is just not there. Jeremy Langford against Dallas could be a really, really good play though, and Eddie Lacy. So you got a fighter's chance in this. Okay, you got like, remember Rocky Balboa when he was like 55, 60, and he fought Antonio, Tarver. Was it Carver? I can't remember. Tarver. And, his name was Mason Dixon in the movie, and they're like, well, he's got a puncher's chance because, one punch can knock it out. That's kind of what we got here. But it's the two-time, champions, game to lose. So I'm going to go with Martin. All right. Now we got a dog of a game. We got Make It Rain against Harley's Angels, and Make It Rain is severely outmatched in this game. Her season's over. I'm sorry, you lost AP. It's not good. I'm sorry. Girly Girl against Manning Face God. These are two teams that will not be in the playoffs, but to keep hope alive for one more week at least, I'm going to go with Girly Girl. She's going to get to 2-1, but still not going to mean much. She's not going to end up making the playoffs. I know I'm going to get a nasty text after she sees this video. Please pray for me. Anyway, guys, those are my picks. That's my video. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys next week.